Hello fellas out there, YouTube land. It's Frankie Dave back again. This is update number 5, the final completion of my Avro Shackleton bomber, dubbed as the Flying Spark Plug or Old Shack. I've done a lot of research on this plane, folks, and I'm getting to be more historical on it and more accurate on the information I did when I first presented the kit on here. But here is the final update of the complete build right here. Using Vallejo paint for the first time, fellas. I really enjoy using that paint. That's pretty good stuff right there. I'm so used to using old school paints like lacquer and enamel, and I was afraid to use acrylics or water-based paints, but this stuff really does the job. So this actually calls the instructions don't give you no paint schedule at all, as I mentioned before in previous videos of the build. So just Jake Cutler, my buddy across the pond, gave me the straight dope, the dark sea green. So that's what it was, dark sea green blue, wherever it is they used. And the color is I don't know how accurate it is though, but that's what it calls for. So it looks pretty accurate. And the upper plane was airbrushed using Coach Colors, Flocal Colors, which is a lacquer-based paint I use on it. Now the wing walks on there, like I mentioned on the last video I done. After the gray primer has been applied, you got to go over and spray the white on there, on those wings right there, using striping tape. You lay the striping tape over the white area. But first, before you do that, folks, you got to apply your yellow first. So yellow will show up brilliantly over white. When it dries, go ahead and apply your striping tape over there and paint the model. And when we get done, remove the striping tape. Magic. Wing walks. And we'll zoom in here in a couple seconds here, folks. I'll give you a little walk around here on the Lazy Susan here. This was a rough build, folks. Very rough. The parts are in and out of fit issues, you know, and the biggest fit issue of the model itself is the nacelles. They're rougher than the cob, and also the fuselage was pretty rough too. Put it together, make sure they lined up well. And we zoom in, you can see the wing walks as I mentioned on there. The cockpit was all masked off, and I got the pilots. Okay, Panzerbill, I got my pilots in my airplane and my shack, buddy. So I'm up with the Big Bill, Mr. Bill, Panzerbill. There's the wing walks again, folks. Another piss poor thing about the kit too, the instructions. The decals are pretty good. I've got no beef about the decals, but they don't give you the placements where the decals go at. They only have a couple of them, give you a couple of numbers where the decals go at, and so you're pretty much on your own, folks. So you got to do some research on to find out where the rest of the decals go. But all those sinkholes look terrible on aileron. That's a flaw of my character right there, folks. I should have caught that, but it's too late now. The model's done. Okay, the propellers are each all airbrush, masked off with white and red warning bands on the cuffs, signifying the rotation of the blades. The bomb bay doors are movable. The flaps are operable. The middle section right there, there's some kind of ASW unit they use on there. That's why the shack got its name as the Flying Spark Plug, because it resembles a spark plug. I didn't paint the auxiliary, I think the wingtip heaters. I didn't paint them red as as per box on the kit. I just went ahead and just painted blue because I was on YouTube checking out some shack videos on it. So a lot of them didn't have that colors on there. So even the spinners were dark blue too, but the sea blue, the dark sea gray they used. But the hubs on there are red. The exhaust picked out using red oxide, and the windows right there are clear, folks. Went down on me. My little pogo went down. I have to straighten it up. Anyway, the windows on there, folks, but they're filled in with crystal clear, so you can see how clear they are, and they work just as good as using acetate or the kit's windows. So crystal clear. I like to use the crystal using my tacky glue on it, which supersedes that as microscale super magic clear they use. The kit is very nice. It's a very good model. I think it's the only one of this type ever produced by Injection Molded Kit Company. This thing's been through a lot of companies since Frog went out. Revell's got it one, and the now Arc Models has it. And each one of these Shackleton kits that were produced had different decals, I noticed. Also paint schedules as well. And so I guess the decals of this model is pretty legit. So we'll back off a little bit here, folks, and give you a little wave right there, a thumbs up, and A-OK. And we'll zoom right back in and finish up the video, folks. So, in all respects, this is a pretty good model to build. I enjoyed it. It was kind of rough, though, but you got to toy with it. It's a dinosaur. And came out good, and I'm pretty happy with it. So it goes to my carry-on when I get finished with it. And that'll be that. Okay, folks, before we get off here right here, I'd like to I want to wish everybody a very happy New Year, and hope the good Lord in heaven, above the stars, will give us modelers a good year next year to build and show our finished work off, enjoy our community together. And please, folks, any drinking out there, boys, any drinking out there, get yourself a cab or a designated driver, because, boy, I tell you, it is not worth it. You get pulled over by Johnny Law, they'll throw you in the Poogie. You lose your driver's license up to 6 months. Lawyer fees, everything is not worth it. And also, it can be financially ruined, too, if you get to an accident. So please get a designated driver. I can't stress this anymore, fellas. We need you here for 2014. We don't need you guys in jail. So please, drink responsibly, and get yourself a designated driver or a cab. It's more worth it. You'll thank yourself in the morning with a headache. And okay, boys, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and start my personal build. My trumpeter, USS Arizona, 1/200 scale. This is going to be a long build. And so I'll keep you guys busy. And I'll join in Russell Goslin's D-Day build. And Jake Cutler, Steve across the pond, his carrier aircraft. I'll join that too. And also, the Mad Modeler's got a snap type build going on. So I'll join that as well. So I'm going to be a busy man. And that'll be that for there. And so please, folks, out there again, like I say, just watch your drinking and everything, and bring the new year in very good. And enjoy your modeling. So on the I have another build of the past coming up shortly after this build. I'm pretty kind of tired. I logged in about 44 hours of this airplane so far. As you can see the windows right there, folks, that's used by using tacky glue. Eileen's tacky glue, used for paper. That stuff is crystal clear. It works good. So if you don't want to use acetate windows there, or windows that come with the kit, that's a good substitute right there. I highly recommend it. Well, boys, it's time for old Sailor Frank to get off here. And I want to wish you guys a very happy New Year and happy modeling. And may God bless, and thank you for tuning in, folks. And thank you for viewing my Shackleton build, and it's been a great build. This completes Speedys 197's group build, part 2 of my build. Thank you, Mark, for letting me join your build, sir. And we'll catch you later, boys. Catch you next video. Bye, fellas.